We are here at the end of all things, the grand narrative Kill Team campaign, ending with Kill Switch. We have this final showdown where one of the rogue traders that's leading the Imperial defense has gone mad with power and ascended. He's unlocked his weird, cool
These dudes are always mad with power.
To be fair, he's a rogue trader. He's literally a criminal with a charter, so...
Yeah.
Not, like...
I'm going to knock that guy down, then I'm going to dress my guys up like they work for the East India Company,
That's
son.
Exactly it, yeah. You're going to take his cool hat. Like, I like what you have.
I like your pelt.
I like you got a cool pelt and you're smoking a reefer. So the survivors of the last mission, which in my side is no one important. It's 2 intercessors and an assault
Dude,
intercessor.
I was like one die roll away from Mark Wahlberg that last mission.
Yeah. I like that you're the protagonist in this because your champion and your aspiring champion and your icon bearer, your favorite model, both lived.
Yep.
And we're going to see who can do the most damage to this guy over the course of the game. That's it for victory points. Kill Switch is broken but unbowed. Each player can't use operatives that were incapacitated in the previous battle. If you're below 33%, which neither of us are, then you get up to 33%. And the faction that inflicts the most damage in the Lord of War during the battle is the winner. Use dice or Italia to keep track of this. And they can't die, but they activate every turn. So they're going to, this is literally like a last stand. Like we know we're going to die, but it's who can do the most damage before we go out. Because every time we activate, he activates. And he is hyper dangerous. So the Lord of War Ascended, he's got a ranged weapon, which is 4 shots, 3 plus 4, 6 damage, lethal 5, piercing 1. He's 1 AP. He only takes 1 action every time we do something, but he's got a 6-inch move and a 3 plus save and an unlimited amount of wounds.
Why do I feel like every time this guy activates, he's going to be asking me something and he's going to preface it by saying, "Would you kindly?"
He's monologuing the entire time. Yeah, he's literally just he's telling us a story about
"Would you kindly?"
Yeah, I was going to say he's going to tell us a story about objectivism. And then he has a dimensional tesseract. With the last seals of the Ideographicus archive of Zoat cracked and ageless energy devices revealed.
Are you having a stroke?
I know, it's all made up words. As Dinos reaches for it, the rogue trader vanishes in a flash of unlight. During this operative's activation, it will move but cannot shoot or fight. Then if it will teleport instead of if this will enable it to shoot or fight.
Oh,
so basically,
suck for me.
He's gonna bamf around. If it does, don't move it. Instead, remove it from the kill zone and set it back up wholly within a distance equal to its move stat of its original location, measuring horizontally distance only. Note that this gains no additional distance when performing a charge. It must set up in a location it can be placed. Unless it's the charge action, it can't be set up within control range of an enemy operative. This operative cannot lose wounds or be incapacitated through damage. It can still be inflicted on for victory conditions. This operative cannot be expended until it's each other operative is. So until everyone else is activated, this guy isn't expended. So he's always going to go last. And this means it will continue to activate after each player activates and will always be the final model to activate during a turning point.
I was thinking Bioshock, but this is more Parasite Eve. This is a boss battle from Parasite Eve.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Or I was thinking of Bioshock too. I was thinking of there's a bamfing character in Deus Ex as well in Human Revolution that like bamfs around and like teleports and stuff. So hyper dangerous. It only has a single APL though, so typically what it's going to do is it's going to move or shoots. But if it can't see somebody, it'll bamf for its next activation to be able to do that. So it's always going to attack somebody because it always goes last. So
thankfully I have all these long range. Oh no!
You only brought sidearms. You have lots of stabbers though. If he tries to get into combat with you, you'll
I
be
got
able
my
to stab
stabbers.
him a bunch. And then, this is 6-inch deployment zones on the short edges. So we'll share the table. We'll share the current state of our operatives, and we'll get this underway. All right, so we are set up for Kill Switch. Here he is.
Engage.
The Kill Switch. That's right. Yeah. Our final antagonist, as he is now jacked up full of power from the super battery that he touched. And we don't get to actually determine our own kill teams in this because we just have survivors. So I have an Assault Intercessor Grenadier, an Intercessor Warrior, and an Intercessor Gunner as my 3 available options. And I'm taking all the faction equipment and Auspex, Tilting Shields. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to take an Auspex. I'm going to take Assault Grenades. I want to be able to throw a Kraken at somebody. And that means that these guys could also throw grenades, potentially, because they're high damage. But I do have my Tilting Shields. Once per turn when I'm fighting or retaliating, after your opponent rerolls their attack dice, you use this rule. If you do so, your opponent cannot retain attack dice results of less than 6 as crits. So you can't use basically once per turn I can cancel lethal and only have 6 as be crits. Then Chapter Reliquaries, use Wrath of Vengeance for 0 CPs, and then Purity Seals, once per turning point, if I get 2 or more fails from my armor, I can retain 1 as a success. And then Jay's got his 2 surviving Legionnaires. We have the Aspiring Champion with his Power Swords and his sweet Plasma Pistol.
Nope, he's Tainted Bolt Pistol.
Tainted Bolt Pistol, sorry. Oh, that's right, because you have the Power Sword to get Tainted Bolt Pistol. And then we've got the Legionary Icon Bearer, who is an absolute hero, who gives you an extra CP every round.
He truly is the greatest of us.
And then what'd you take as your equipment?
For my equipment, I took the Explosive Grenades.
Yep.
The Smoke Grenades, which maybe I'll remember to use
Might have saved you
if there's an opportunity. The Ladders, which I think I won't use this time probably. And for the first time in the entire campaign, I'm going to take a piece of Chaos Gear. I'm taking Warded Armor.
Oh, the Lion Special Armor for your Aspiring Champion. To his 2+ save.
Select 1 friendly Legionary Operative until the ready step of the next strategy phase. That operative save stat is a 2+.
Oh, so good. And in the middle here, we have the Davost, our special character bad guy with his crazy guns. With his 3+ save, 6-inch move, and then his crazy Power Sword and I guess like power gun. Maybe it's his eye laser. He can shoot at 4 shots, 3+, 4/6 damage, lethal 5+, and piercing 1. And then his melee weapon, 5 attacks, 3+, 4/6 brutal, and lethal 5+, because he's just that good of a fighter. Or if he can't make an attack action during a turn, he just teleports 6 inches anywhere. And then he'll go again between every activation. So rolling for initiative. Whoever does the most, so you get the initiative. So you get to choose deployment edge and then who deploys first.
All right, I'm going to choose where I stand.
And then you get a 6-inch deployment zone.
And sadly, I only get 2 CP because I won the roll.
That's right. Well, we both start with 2 CPs. And then it's the second roll is to determine
then I will get 3.
what happens afterwards.
Oh, I'm the best.
At the start of the round, you'll go to 3, yeah.
And you said 3-inch?
6-inch deployment zones, yeah. And it's whoever does the most damage, this guy wins. He's going to kill us in the end in 4 turns. But we have to keep track of who's done what damage. Some D10s to track our total damage on the dude. And I'll be blue and you'll be Chaos Space Marine gray. So setting up a third at a time. You have to go first, so put the model down. And you did, so your icon bearer.
Right there, icon
back there. Bearing and icons. I'm going to do my regular intercessor right here. Also invisible.
And my Aspiring Champion will hold the other side of the hot gate.
The Assault Intercessor is going to stand right next to him because if I get teleported into it, I want to be able to fight. And then I got to place my last one because you are done. And we're gonna go back to here because this guy's scary. All right, round 1. Initiative to see who's going first.
Didn't we already do that?
That was for setup.
Oh.
I got a 4.
I got a 2.
All right, and that means that I have to do strategies first. I'm going to choose to spend, I gain 1 CP first round and go to 3. You gain Icon Bearer +1 and go to 4. And then I'm going to spend 1 immediately on the Devastator Doctrine to do balanced against targets outside of 6. Would you like to spend a point?
Sorry, is he actually there on the first
He's
round?
actually there. He's just in the middle of the table.
Yes, I would. I would like to spend a point on Blood for the Blood God.
Oh, no. I like how you guys have just given up now. You're like, whatever, let's just do this. All right, so I'm going to pass then. That's my second one.
And then I will also pass.
And it's worth noting, I have to keep my last game's faction rules, but I could spend a CP to change it. So right now I am hardy. Whenever I make a defense dice, a 5 is a critical success, and then I'm mobile. I can fall back and still charge while I'm engaged. And it's 1 to fall back. Let's just do a big spike of damage, buddy. If we're doing this, we're going to engage. He pops up out of cover, and he's going to throw some bolt rounds into this dude. And he's going to use his crack grenade launcher first because he is an intercessor gunner. So 4 shots, 3+, 4/5 damage. This guy's just got a 3+ save. I'm going to absolutely demolish this roll with 2 crits and 2 hits. It is piercing 1, so he's going to get 2 saves on 3s. Remember, this cannot kill him. It just does damage.
So he'll
cancel these 2.
2 regular ones?
Yep, might as well. But he'll still take, from that grenade launcher, 10 damage. So I'm going to do 10 damage initially. He just absorbs it, though. It just makes him angrier. And then I'm going to shoot my bolter at him because I'm a Space Marine. With piercing crits 1, it's a regular assault bolter. Or not assault bolter, heavy bolt rifle. Rerolling because I get balanced. And that's going to be a crit and 2 hits.
And you said piercing.
Piercing 1, yep. So 2 saves.
So he'll
just take a hit.
And a regular one.
So he'll take 3 damage and go to 13. And then I could move, which I will. I'm going to slide up 6 to this wall. So I'm in some cover here and be done. Not over to you. It's over to me. He can shoot. Right. He can shoot or fight, and therefore he's going to shoot the only thing he can see, which is this guy because he's standing up.
No.
Yep.
He go at the very end?
No. He does an action every time one of us activates.
Oh, I thought it was at the very end.
He's going to activate 6 times this turn. So because he can see, he makes 1 APL action, and because he's an NPO, he's going to just immediately shoot the guy he can see.
So he's got 4 dice on his ranged weapon, which is lethal 5+, piercing 1.
Sure is. Okay.
So, wow. So that's 3.
So I'm going to use tilting shields.
Okay.
Once per turning point, when a friendly Angel's Death operative is fighting or retaliating. Oh no, this is only fighting or retaliating. Never mind. Can't do it now. Only in melee. So you get 2 crits and 2 hits.
So that'll be 20 points of damage.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I will retain a save for being encumbered.
Oh right.
And then I will attempt to make 2 saves here. Now 5s do count as criticals because of my hardy special roll, my chapter tactic. Not that it matters. So I'm going to reroll 1 of these for a CP to try not to die. And get no crits. So I'm going to cancel 2. Yeah, I'll cancel 2 of these.
Okay.
And take how much?
That will be 12 points.
Oh my god, I have 3 left. It's a good thing you went already, buddy, because you're going to die real fast. All right, back to you. You gotta do 13. You gotta do more than 13 because I think he's gonna kill us both in the first 2 turns.
No problem.
Anyone he can see may just die.
I keep forgetting. What can I do and charge?
Anything. You just can't move or dash.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is I just realized I'm gonna be too far away.
Yeah. Well, he'll come get you.
So we will move.
Okay. Staying stealthy.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, not at all.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Okay. So I am going to tainted bolt pistol him.
Yep, right in the back, right in the spine.
Right in the back. So I'm going to be rending and ceaseless. 3+.
This will be great. And that's pretty good.
I'm going to reroll that.
Yeah, you can because you're within 6.
So that is going to be a crit and 3 hits.
All right, 3+ armor saves. He's going to cancel a crit and a hit.
So crit and a hit. So he's going to take 6 points of damage from that.
He goes to 6. And that was your first move, so you're going to do it again.
That was my second because I moved.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
so this will be my 3rd APL.
Yep.
So again, 3+. Oh.
And you get to roll both 2s because we're relentless. Give you a trait. Nice.
Good deal.
So a crit and 3 hits.
Oh, sorry.
He cancels a crit and a hit. So 2 more hits.
So crit and a hit is going to be another 6.
You're at 12.
So go to 12.
Nice. You're close. He's going to immediately act.
What you got, son?
Now you're closest. So he's going to be like, well, hello. So now he shoots you again. So what is it, 5 shots?
Sorry, it is. It's different when he shoots at me. No, it's 4 shots.
Oh, nice.
3+.
Okay.
It's lethal 5+, piercing 1.
Got it. So only 2 hits this time, but 1 crit.
Okay. And I said piercing 1, yeah?
Yeah, so 2 saves.
So
you can retain.
I'm going to retain 1 for cover, and then I'm going to roll 1.
Roll 6. You don't.
So
you can combine those to get rid of the crit.
So I'll combine those to get rid of the crit, which will leave me taking
4 damage.
4 damage, which will leave me with 11.
Okay. Well, if I just keep shooting him, he'll eventually kill you, right? Let's just start sneaking.
When you activate, sorry, because we're playing somewhat cooperative.
Yep.
When you activate your 3rd model, do I get a reaction?
You would get a reaction. Sorry, he would go, then you would get a reaction.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to go 3. Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go 3. I'm going to go 6.
Oh, crap.
I'm going to dash. And then I'm going to throw a smoke grenade on him. He doesn't have smoke grenades. I guess I'm just throwing crack grenades then. But he gets +1 to hit. That's 4 shots, hit on 3s, because he gets +1 to hit with crack grenades. And that's going to be 3 hits. It is piercing 1.
So he'll take 2 saves at, I think it was 3+.
Yeah. So he'll cancel 2, and he'll take 4 damage. And I'll go to 17. And he fights back.
How does it take for him to bamf out?
No, it's only if he can't attack. If we hide, he bamfs. So It'll be like if we went stealth and he couldn't see anybody, he'd bamf into contact.
I thought we
with
maxed
us.
him out and then he would.
No, it's because we're like trying to actually kill him, which is probably not great. So he goes now, and we're equidistant. So roll a die. 1 to 3. Evens, he attacks me. Odds, he attacks you. He attacks you. All right.
Do it.
5 shots.
Do it.
The audacity. That's going to be 3 crits and a hit.
Okay, so it's piercing.
No, it is piercing.
So I am not going to retain. I'm going to roll.
Just roll for it. Roll the 6s. Just boxcar it.
Okay.
Close.
So I'm going to re-roll that.
I mean, you get rid of a hit too. You could just keep it and get rid of a hit in the crit.
What's it? Oh, it's 4/6, right?
Yeah, it'll be 12 damage.
Unacceptable.
Okay. Okay. Don't roll 1 or 2.
I can only take 11.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. No. All right. So you get rid of a crit and a hit and take 12. Yeah, this is going to be a quick game, I think. It's back to you.
Well,
go get him, buddy.
I took the wrong ploy on the wrong turn.
Well, here's the thing is if you just sneak,
oh, I know.
he'll attack me.
I forgot that I wasn't going to get in melee range this turn. That was a waste of a CP.
Yeah.
So I am going to sneak, but in 2 different ways. So I'm going to dash.
Yep.
And I'm going to move, but like, oh.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I forgot I have that.
Them sweet ladders.
And then we'll go 1. And
5 more.
Yeah.
Just stay hiding. I like how he's like, the boss is dead. Time to change plans. Get to the high ground, Anakin.
All right.
All right. Well, now he's going to activate again. He's going to shoot my assault intercessor. On 3s yet again. Crits. 2 crits.
All crits.
All crits.
Lethal 5.
Perfect. All crits. Tremendous. And it's piercing. So I'm going to just roll all saves. I get 1. Doesn't do anything. I can CP it, or I take 18 damage. CP it. I pass. Okay, so I can combine these to block 1 crit.
So he'll take 12 damage.
He'll take 12 damage. Okay, so my assault intercessor now has 2 left. Not great. Okay, I'm up by 1 right now. No, I'm up by 5.
Yeah, you're up by 5.
I think one of these 2 guys is going to die no matter what I do here. So I think I just stay hiding is like the play. And I'm just going to crawl over here and like stay stealthed and be done. He activates again as the final activation. He's going to shoot my... oh, sorry. Because I went, then he went. Oh, you should have gone again.
Yeah, I should have reacted.
Or no, because you went with him. He shot this guy. And then it would have been me. And then it'd been nobody. Yeah, because I went first. Yes. You don't get a reaction this turn. That's right. Okay. Yeah. So now he's going to get to go last. He's going to shoot my assault intercessor again. 4 shots. Oh my
Why am I not getting these 6s on my armor rolls?
Oh my God. Well, I only have 2 health left. So look, I died. Died the hero that he was that missed with his grab grenade. We're in round 2. This is going to be a real short game.
Yep.
This guy's just murdering us. He's finally expended, so everybody flips. And I really need the initiative here. Come on. Is you? Oh, okay. You almost don't want that.
So I'm going to take 2 more. So I'm going to put me to 4.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna have 3 this turn because I'm going second. Strategic phase.
I'm just gonna go big and get as much damage as I can before I go out. So I am gonna play Blood for the Blood God again.
Okay.
And then back to you.
I'm gonna play Devastator Doctrine again because I think my bolt guns have to carry the day here.
Can I play Quicksilver Speed on him? Can we modify his stats or no?
Why couldn't you?
Okay, then I'm gonna play Quicksilver Speed, which means he's -1 when he's attacking me.
Yep.
And then back to you.
I'm done. I'll pass.
Okay, I am not playing another strategic ploy, but I am going to activate my warded armor.
Oh, so he's got a 2+ save this turn. Nice. Smart. You really need this. All right, you're going first.
Activate.
Oh my God. Remember, when he reacts, he'll be able to go back into stealth and change his order. Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to run down, charge.
Oh my God, okay.
It's go big or go home. Well, it's going to be go big and go home.
Remember, your 2+ save doesn't do anything in melee.
Oh, right. Doesn't matter.
You sure you don't want to just shoot him? Because you just shoot him twice with pistols.
Yeah, I've got a better chance of doing more damage.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay. Well,
none of these plans are good.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Well, he's -1 hit, so he's only on 4s here, which is
so good. My chain plus.
Okay, so 5 on 3s, and he's gonna have 5 on 4s now because of Quicksilver.
Okay, so I'm going to re-roll those.
Okay, for just CPs?
Nope, for Vicious Reaver.
Vicious Reaver, okay.
Because they were the same number.
Relentless, yep.
Okay.
So
I can only re-roll a re-roll once, right? I can't
yep.
do that again even with the CP. Okay.
Yep.
So then this is
a crit and 3 hits. All right, he's hitting on 4s. He hits twice. Oh my god!
Does he hit on 4s?
Yeah.
Then he's hitting on 5s.
No, he's hitting on 3s going to 4s.
Got it. Okay, sorry. That's what I was asking.
So 2 hits. So you could just block 1, take 1, and then do the rest as damage.
Yeah. So that's what we'll do. So we'll block 1.
Okay. So that goes away. Oh, so he's brutal. You'll have to use your crit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. So we'll use the crit.
And then you'll take 4.
I'll take 4, you say.
Yep. And then you'll do...
I will have 10 left.
And you'll do 12.
So I'll go to 24 damage.
And you can fight again.
And then I'm going to do it again.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is going to be bananas. Okay.
So this is 5 dice again.
That's it.
Still ceaseless.
Just trying to sell his life like a hero before he dies.
It's 27. I forgot I did the blood for the blood god thing. So each one was 1 point of damage.
Each one was 1 point of damage.
So we're going to go to 27.
I'm going to have to do so much damage to try and get over this. All right, you get to go again.
Okay, so...
And you can reroll the 1s.
I'm going to reroll the 1s off my ceaseless.
And you can reroll the other one with the CP.
And then I'm going to CP that.
Okay.
Okay, go. So that is the total. I'm going to reduce this by 1.
Okay, and then he gets hit back on 4s. Oh, I have bad news. So that's going to be 3 crits and a hit.
Okay, so I'm up first. So I am going to do...
So he does 6 per. How much do you have left?
I have 10 left. I'm going to die.
Okay, so basically you want to just hit me with the crit, take a hit me with your highest next dice one.
So 6.
Yep.
And then he does...
Well, 7 because you're blood for blood god.
No, it's 5. So,
so
that is 6.
And then he does 6.
And then he does 6, so I have 4 left. So then I'm going to do another 5 with my blood for the blood god.
So 11, and then he's going to do another 6 when you have a crit.
Okay, so I will do 11 more total points of damage. So all
38.
38.
And then he kills you. Oh my god. And then he's going to kill this guy because he's going to activate right now. So he chops that guy's head off and then turns around and goes, peasants. And then shoots me immediately. So before that happens, I'm going to firefight ploy for transhuman physiology, so that uses firefight ploy when you're. I can retain one of my normal successes as a crit. So 5s will be crits, and also normal ones will be.
So he's going to ranged weapon you 4 dice, 3+, lethal 5, piercing 1.
You got it.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so 1 crit. So I will.
And it's piercing. 1, don't forget.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is, in this firefight ploy, when I'm getting shot at, during the roll defense dice step, you can retain one of your normal successes as a crit. I'm just going to retain one as a block, and then roll this one, and then make this one into a crit. So I blocked 2 technically, but it goes away. I lived. I'm
rubbing that in my face?
I'm now going to use him because he's about to die otherwise. And then he's going to activate and fire his grenade launcher at you. 21 points of damage to catch up here. This is bananas. Okay, so, well, let's do that crack grenade launcher. I'm hitting on 4s now because I'm injured. Okay, and then the bolter hitting on 4s as well because I'm injured. That's not bad. So I got a crit and a hit. So that will pierce with my bolt rifle.
Okay.
Yep.
So he'll cancel your crit.
And then take 3.
3. So
yeah.
3.
So I got a 20. And then he gets to react.
Oh, right. So he'll shoot you in your stupid face.
He sure will.
So 3+.
Not great. Okay, well.
1 crit, 2 hits.
Yeah, so just 2 regular saves.
Piercing 1.
I die. I only have 3 health left. Okay, well then. Oh, God.
18.
18
is the number you're looking for.
18. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. All right. I don't like any of this.
You have the same problem I did last time. Which
no, I don't though. So here's what I'm going to do. This is going to get sneaky.
All right.
So I'm going to activate. I'm going to go hot. I'm going to shoot him. And then I'm going to move out of line of sight. Yeah. So I'm going to start blasting. Bolt rifle. So 4 shots on 3s, piercing 1, crits. I got the piercing off, but this didn't go great so far. 2 crits, and then I get to reroll 1 for the balanced, which I forgot about last turn. So 2 crits and a hit, and he gets 2 saves against
piercing.
this.
Yeah. Okay. So
cancel the normal.
Yeah.
He'll take 8. I'll go to 28.
10
I got
left.
10 left. I'm shoot him again before he kills me. And then reroll 1 for balanced. I did not get the piercing off this time, so he
no
gets all of his saves. Yeah.
Okay.
So he'll cancel 3 and take 3 more.
Okay.
So I'm going to go to 31. And then I am getting out of line of fire because this guy is a scary. So we're going to go 3, 6, and go hide behind this pillar.
We're ignoring all the special.
And when he finally activates, he just teleports over here. Where are you going? I'm like, hey, so I have to go where he can place his base. He's going to end up over here. And then it's initiative. There's no initiative phase.
I'm not saying we're not playing the game. I'm saying there's no initiative.
You're right. We don't roll initiative. I automatically win the initiative.
There's only one player.
There's only one player.
Oh, actually, do we roll to determine? Because if you lose, you still get the extra CP.
I don't get. Well, I wouldn't get the XP. That's right. I just get the 1.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to 2. I'm gonna do Assault Doctrine this turn. I don't want to be in melee with you in any way, shape, or form.
To be honest, I think it's the thing to do because it gives you the chance to do the most damage.
I think I just keep running around this pillar. This is what actually happens. So I'm going to blast him again until he kills me. I want someone to get away and tell this story. So I'm going to blast him through. He's in cover now, though, so he will get to retain a save. And I'll be within 6, so I get to reroll one of these. So he gets a crit and 2 hits, so it is piercing. Yeah. He can retain 1 if he wants, just to automatically
so
succeed.
He'll retain 1.
And then pass 1. So he just takes the crit, and that's going to be 4 damage. So I go to 35. Oh, I got to get 1 more crit through. All right, second shot. Can I do it again? I can't, I don't think. Nope. So it's going to be a crit and a hit, so you can retain 1.
So he'll retain 1.
And then roll 1. Oh, so he gets rid of, I go to 39.
There you go.
That's it. I did it. And then I bamf away. And then he teleports after me at the end of the turn. He goes, get back here. Then we have the final engagement. Do I die or not? I don't think I do, because I think I do die, because I don't think I can get around this corner. I think he'll be able to see me at the end of all of this. So I'm just gonna shoot him again and make him mad. I'm gonna keep the assault doctrine. So 2 saves, and he can retain 1.
Retain 1.
So gets rid of both the hits. So he'll take the crit, which is 4 more. So I go to 43 at the end of it all. And then I'll shoot him 1 more time and run away. Could you imagine this Space Marine just running away from a regular human? He is never living this down. I guess there's no one to tell the story, yeah. He's like, I gotta tell Gilliman, this is terrible, and I get to roll 1 of these for balance. Just gets to retain and make 2 because I didn't get the piercing off this time. He laughs. And then I run away, but I go to here, and he can definitely still see me. And so he gets to take his shot. 4s?
On 3s.
3s, that's right. Oh, so crit and 3 hits, so piercing, yeah?
Yeah, piercing 1.
I passed 2, so I'll cancel 2, and I'll take how much? 9? 10?
10.
Oh my god, I have 4 left. I almost died. So there it is. End of the game. I managed to do more damage to this guy, but I'm very nearly dead.
Forget that you did more damage. We did 81 points of damage to this dude.
Yeah, and he just smoked everybody on the table. 81 points of damage, and he is officially all leveled up, and we're going to go tattle on him to the Imperium. So there we go. End of the Kessandras Grand Narrative Event campaign. Man, that guy was merciless.
I didn't get that guy's pelts. I wanted his pelts.
That was merciless. I think my favorite thing about us doing this, I got to play games with miniatures I hadn't played with in forever. I trucked out all kinds of random miniatures and played all kinds of random teams as the Imperials tried to defend everything. And you built a Horus Heresy army.
So that's the thing, 2 years ago, and it wasn't like a throw my toys out of the pram or set all my crap on fire or anything. But 2 years ago, I was like, no, I'm out on 40K. It's just too big. It's just, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
And I have a small 40K army now.
It's crazy. It's crazy that you managed.
And there was no goal to do that.
Yeah, and it randomly happened. And I love the way that it happened too with the Mohawk Scouts and just finding the right miniatures to reflect this fallen legionnaires thing. Yeah. And it could be usable in 40K, it could be usable in Horus Heresy. It's probably gonna get used in Horus Heresy, for being honest. Because those Mohawk Scouts are gonna make great recon Marines, which I think is really funny. And it just kind of happened naturally, it just evolved. And I think our journey through playing these narrative missions was a great reflection of where Kill Team kind of sits and why it's been so successful. It's brought players back who haven't played in a long time because the game kind of got away from them and moved away from them. And it's let people who have like the way that this launch went for this edition, because you got all the rules up front. If you had models that fit those collections, you could just pick and choose what you wanted to play.
So your hobby interests and my hobby interests are a legitimately overlapping Venn diagram where they're separate, but there's a ton of overlap. And the thing is, you are primarily a miniature gamer and I am primarily a role-playing gamer.
Yeah.
And you like role-playing games and I like miniature games, and Kill Team lands like boom right in the center of that, right?
Venn diagram.
So
exactly.
It's, if you're a miniature gamer, like it's a small scale miniature game, it's bite size, it's quick and easy to play, it's fun, but it's tactically satisfying. There's a lot of choices to be made. And if you're a role player, it's narratively interesting. It's not standing on a circle and pushing a button.
Yeah. I do think that they've leaned into that too. When you see like the new packs for this edition with like the Wreck-It Crew, where like they knock the holes in the walls, like the playset aspect of it,
Well,
where
so
stuff like breaks, you know what I
So
mean?
it's funny, right? Because every time you have one of the new box sets, like you always seem stoked about the miniatures, and I'm always like looking at the scenery.
That's
I'm
right.
Like, the scenery looks cool.
Look at how cool the scenery is. Well, you just painted the Vulcan scenery too, and like
Yep.
that's immediately the next thought is like, look at how cool these like add-ons are and the narrative aspect of that, where there's like removable pieces for the damage. And I do think that I want to, obviously both of us want to see them lean into that more, but I think the value has been, I feel like there's, in the last edition of Kill Team, there was more to offer me as the miniature gamer than there was you as the story gamer. And we're both kind of getting what we want this time around.
The last edition of Kill Team, to me, I guess I'll say the pain point, because it wasn't my jam. And the pain point for me was that it felt very much like either a collectible card game or a miniature game inspired by a collectible card game, where it was all about stringing combos and doing stuff like that. And there's still a certain amount of that in this, but this is more like, if I know what my guy does, I'm not super concerned about what your guy does. Like if I'm completely unaware of it, you're going to do that thing to me.
But it's not going to bing, bang, boom and do a whole bunch of damage to you and like take you out of the combat. And that was kind of a byproduct too of the Galadark terrain and like that era of the game where like one-on-one fights and little chain activations kind of happen more often. And it's weird that the Galadark stuff, although it was so narrative, ended up feeling way more gamey than narrative.
I think for me, what made that feel gamey every single time was the setup time.
Oh my God, it took forever. It was so long.
But that was it, right? Like it was like, by the time you were done the setup was the thing dominating your brain, right?
Yeah, and there was nothing like that. That was the whole game experience, basically. So there it is, the Kessandras campaign done. We'll be back with more Kill Team. We're going to take a break and play some other games in between and catch up on all the indie things we haven't done and hero quests and all kinds of other fun stuff. But I'll be playing Kill Team off and on with other people too. So thanks for watching. We'll see you for more of this 40K stuff in the future. Ton of MASH.